This is the Dean of the College of HBCU Sports, Kenyatta Cavill of Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Come mix it up in the lab where the course lecture is in session every Tuesday from 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook Live, YouTube Spreaker, or the BCSN app, as we discuss all things about the HBCU sports culture, including exploring the week that was in the sporting HBCU diaspora, as well as the upcoming week of HBCU sports. With me, the Dean, the College of HBCU Sports, on Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Course lecture dismissed.
Do you own a business, have a service or product, apparel, entertainment, or food? Would you like to reach an educated client base that are loyal? Then the Urban Passport Business Directory is for you. The Urban Passport is your premier digital discount and media portal with the Urban Digital Television Networks and V1085 radio properties embedded. Stay connected with the community with the latest news, entertainment, and HBCU sports and culture with the Black College Sports Network. Visit myjbn.com/passport to register your business and sign up for your free app before the August 24th release date. We are the premier digital national urban business directory, always free to the consumer. The Urban Passport, the evolution of the Green Book and your digital passport to a world of savings. Tune in to the BCSN Pod Zone, the aggregate of some of the best HBCU sports shows on the net. Find them on Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and everywhere you hear podcasts.
For over 30 years, HBCU Image has been more than just an apparel store. We've been a movement, a statement, a legacy. We celebrate the pride, the purpose, and the culture that make historically black colleges and universities legendary. Whether you're a student or a lifelong supporter, our gear lets you wear your HBCU story with confidence and style. Because when you wear HBCU Image, you're not just wearing clothes. You're wearing culture. You're wearing pride. You're wearing purpose. HBCU
football fans. HBCU football is back in the ATL on August 29th with the Cricket MEAC SWAC Challenge Kickoff presented by Toyota, representing the SWAC, Alabama A&M, and representing the MEAC, Howard, Bulldogs, Bison, the Marching Maroon and White, the Showtime Marching Band, the premier FCS matchup in primetime with a kickoff trophy up for grabs. Join us pre-game for band jamborees, food, activations, and fellowship. For tickets and information, visit MEACSWACChallenge.com.
I love Atlanta, a city in the forest. Hi, I'm Jeff Cleveland, seasoned loan officer in the Atlanta market. And whether you're buying a new home, refinancing to do debt consolidation, home improvements, or just to lower your payments, give me a call. I'll ensure that you're treated with dignity and respect, that you're informed throughout the process, and that there are no surprises at closing. Give me a call and let's get started.
Guess I gotta add myself to the stage. Can y'all hear me? Mo, Mark, y'all can hear me? All right, so everything working good. What's up, Peace Brothers, YT and Kalen Redbird 6378? What's happening? Where y'all watching from? What city, what state? Welcome to the show. This is Random Thoughts with DVP. I'm your host, DVP. Today is August the 19th, 2026. Welcome to the show. You see, I got a brick wall behind me today because for some reason my other stuff won't upload, so I'm going to try to behave so that Mark don't have to do as much. We're in the USA, Peace Brothers. All right, so First thing I want to start off with is, all right, so for those of y'all that don't know, I'm single, so I'm out here dating. And some of these dating sites, they are so crazy to me, and some of the conversations that's going on, because I'm thinking to myself, really? Are we really acting like this ain't what it is? And it's crazy to me that you don't have a picture, but you like me, but you get offended if I ask for a picture because you want me to like you for your personality. Well, you don't know shit about my personality. And I guarantee you didn't read the little bullshit I wrote. So be like, oh, it's about more than looks. At the end of the day, a relationship is about more than looks. But I'm gonna get the fellas on, and hopefully I can get a couple of women to come in to chime. When ain't the beginning of a relationship about looks? Because unless you're in a weird situation, do you ever meet anybody's personality first? That's some old school shit. Cause y'all in Ozam, we used to have to talk on rotary phones first. That's how you got to know people, with the rotary phone bullshit. But the day you meet people, you see people, you click the whole inbox and shit. That starts because of a visual. I'm willing to bet dimes to dollars ain't nobody never read a post that somebody made and say, damn, they intelligent as hell. I would like to get to know them on a personal level. And I'm gonna call everybody out on this one, because everybody who say they are sapiosexual, yada 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 yada, all that bullshit. I'm a smart guy. All right. You may call me smart guy. You may do like my friends call me a smart ass something other. But either way, you're gonna use the word smart. However you do. But ain't nobody never asked me what the last book I read was. Do I have a library card? None of that shit. So all that shit y'all saying, it's cute, but I'm gonna call bullshit. You saw the face. It was something about the face that you wanted to get to know. Whether it was the beard, whether it's the smile, whether it was the chocolate skin, whatever it was something that you wanted to get that wasn't written. So stop acting like you all high and mighty. And if I tell you that, yeah, looks matter. Looks matter. I said it. Because rule number one, I'm 61, y'all. I'm 61. And we can't say this out loud, but whether Mark and Mo agree with it, I'm going to just say this. And we're not talking about what happened when people get older. We're talking about when you meet. Yeah, we know as we get older, we're going to all look a little different. But don't nobody want to argue with an ugly motherfucker. Let's just put it out there. Don't nobody want to argue with an ugly motherfucker. There's no reason to make up. There's no reason. Now, I bet you everybody who tell that really badass lie got a cutie. Because Ray Charles was blind. He had good-looking backup singers. Stevie Wonder blind, good-looking backup singers. The Weather Girls are singers, but you didn't see them backing up nobody. They had to get their own shit started. So let's quit acting like looks don't matter. And you some more about substance, yada, 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 yada. Yeah, I'm calling BS. That's why I got this brick wall, because I'm tired of running to this damn thing. And if we're honest, which I know most of y'all don't want to be, because we're going to have this conversation too if we got time. If we're honest, Mo, Mark, I want y'all to put y'all thinking caps on. I want y'all to drink a little truth serum and tell the truth. Tell the truth now. At what point in any relationship you ever had in all your years of relationshiping were you in love before you had sex? I want y'all to think about that for a second now, because I don't want y'all to get in trouble. But who was in love when they had sex the first time with anybody? So quit telling me all this other BS. It was about hormones raging, the moon being in the right spot, shit just jiving. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to have sex because she had such a great personality. Said no man ever. Said no woman ever. Ever. Ever, never, ever. Okay? So, with that being said, I hope y'all we will have a good show. I'm going to start running to this brick wall. I'm going to bring Mo on first, because Mo is usually the more cerebral one, and Mark just be off the chain. So I got to bring Mark on last. So y'all don't act like you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, Mark. We all know. We all know what it is. We all know. So let me bring my brother Mo to the stage. What up, Mo?
What up? What up? What up, man? I like a smart girl. What you talking about, man? DVP. She don't gotta look good. Just have intellect, man. Cut that out.
I ain't say they couldn't be smart. I
I'm
just
messing
said
with you,
that
bro.
ain't what got you there. That ain't what got
Listen,
you there.
forget all that, man.
It might have been part of what kept you there, because I'm gonna agree with that. Now, when we find out they got other assets, we tend to stay longer.
Yeah, that's
Because
fact.
looks won't keep you. They won't peep you, but looks.
It'll make you walk across the room. It'll make you walk across the room.
Yeah, it'll get the door knocked on.
Yeah.
If she got other shit, the more shit she got, the higher her promotional skills. But if all she got is good looks, y'all gonna get stuck in the third grade.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna get stuck right there.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna agree to that, but I'm just saying, in totality, when you first meet, 7 times out of 10, it's about the looks for men. And you know what? I ain't even gonna tell that lie, because men and women, we the same. We just got one chromosome that separate us. You know, either you got a clit or you got balls. That's it. We're the same creature. We're the same creature.
Hey, my wife will tell you, I didn't listen. I saw it from the back first.
See, we just gonna leave that there.
I was like,
I don't want to see Mo Judge Judy with a little frying pan not on his head. So we're gonna let him stay at peace. So, how was your weekend, brother? How was your week? We've been gone for a week now.
Wow, it didn't even feel like that. Yeah, it was good, man. I can't complain, man. Starting to get, you know where I'm at, man. It's starting to get cool down here. You know, when that damn hell weather come. Whew.
Let me know when it get real cool, because I'm gonna come there. We're gonna do a show together.
All right, yeah. It's getting cool.
We're gonna do a show together. I would go with Mark, but it's hard to do one mobile and a stolen car with the police and shit behind us. So it don't work. It don't work smoothly for me. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of stolen cars and shit like that, let me bring my brother Mark on. What up, Mark? What up? And that'll go that club.
What up, good people? What up?
What up,
man? Hey, man, living my best life. If life was any better, boy, shit, I think I was God.
Steve, if watching me make you want fried chicken and watermelon, you got problems that might be a little deeper than me, brother. You know what I'm saying? Anytime watching another man make you want fried chicken and watermelon. So I'm just saying. And Steve, you might have some issues, Steve. You might need some therapy, bro.
Hey, that's a troll, man. That's a racist shit right there. He's a troll. Man.
But
he ain't racist. He hungry.
Right. Unfortunately, I'm here for it today. I ain't never seen a man and say, "Damn, I want some chicken, watermelon, and waffles."
Yeah, right. By looking at you,
right?
Somebody said that to you, Mark. How you feel about it?
Hey, DVP got that brick wall behind him. You may be trying to crash out.
I'm on the shits today. Because I'm going to just say this. It sounds like you sit when you pee, Steve. But hey, I ain't here to judge you. But if that's what you want, today I got time.
He may be a rectum renegade.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He sit when he pees. So I'm just saying, you know, we could be wrong, but, you know, I'm just saying.
I doubt it. We probably right.
We got 3 different age groups. Has anybody ever looked at another man and wanted chicken, watermelon, and waffles?
Yeah, he definitely, look at what he just put. He definitely not.
He probably sweet. He's sweet.
He's not from around here.
What up, Sean?
What up, Sean?
What's happening with you?
What up?
So, Sean, we started off talking about, you know, the reality of dating. So I'm gonna get the fellas' opinion right quick, except for Steve, because Steve on some bullshit. When was the first time that you had sex with a woman? The first time you were in love with her? Not that you fell in love, but that you was in love before y'all had sex. That's what's up, Steve. Send a Philly cheesesteak. That's what you should have been one up there in Philly. Was anybody in love the first time they had sex with a partner?
No.
Yeah, I was in love.
The first time, not eventually. And not in love with the booty. We in love with the person.
That's where I'm going. I'm talking about the dunk, boy. I was in love with that. That's it.
So I'm just trying to figure out why people acting like pictures. The visual don't mean so much. Go ahead, Mark.
It means a lot, because that's what captures your attention initially is visual. I saw something, I like it. Now I want to explore the opportunity of getting to know it.
Facts.
And it's like, come on now.
Yeah.
But man, this lady sent me something. I said, well, you know, you see me, can I get a picture? She's like, well, I want you to like my personality. I said, I'm not that type of dude.
She may be big on personality.
Okay. And I got a weight limit for personalities too.
Either that or she was a 3.5.
But I'm like, you know, you saw my picture. Tell me, now I read your profile. So tell me on my profile. What on my profile captures your attention? Oh, exactly. Nothing. It says I'm politically incorrect. I talk shit. Da. It said that I'm shallow. I want my woman to be prettier. I want her to be better looking than me, shorter than me, and smaller than me. So tell me what was so enthralling that you was like, ooh, let me answer that. Mark Davis, you right. You could be attracted to the personality. We're gonna call that a plus. But is that one of the top two things you look for when you see, oh, she got a great personality? So you missed the intro. That's why I say, we love to say we sapiosexuals and all this shit, but nobody ever asks you about books you read. Nobody ever has a smart conversation. They start off with bullshit. Hey, how you doing? Da, da, da. Don't nobody. Hey man, did you read War and Peace? What'd you think about chapter 12? When they was doing this, did you read The Selfish Mind? What did you think about them talking about the egos and how we ain't nobody had this conversation, but we all love smart people, so we say. And go ahead.
What up, Mark? But here's the thing about that. Sometimes you can be attracted to the personality because you see people, but there's somebody that you're around to actually get to know their personality. But off the rip is looks. But over time, you can like somebody's personality that'll make you interested in them. But it's not off the rip. It's not. It's not off the muscle.
Yeah, and that was a criteria. First time meeting.
And that's all I'm saying.
Because you're right, Mark.
I'm agreeing with you first time.
Because I've been around women that was, let me tell you the truth. I've been around women that was like, for me, they was not that attractive. But after being around them for a little while, seeing their personality, see how they move, see their sensuality and all that, they became real attractive. I'm like, God, I don't know what happened.
Say they became attractive, but they were super Mark, cool to be around.
Let's be honest, Mark. It's some ugly, evil women out there too. We all know why we keep wanting to vilify women for being pretty. This women is women. Some pretty, some ugly. They got the same genetic makeup. It's some nice, pretty women. It's some nice, ugly women. It's some pretty, evil women. It's some ugly, evil women. Your looks don't change how you are inside. But if both of them standing at the bus stop in the rain, and all you see is what you see, because you can't see the personality. You can't tell which one got nice and who got the nurturing tendencies. You see what you see. You see what you see. Now, the caveat is, like we doing this show. Some people may not have they may be listening, as I've learned, and they hear us and then they want to meet us. And that's cool. They want to meet us because they think we cool and they like our ideas. But do they want to date us? They don't want to date us because of the way we talk. They see us and then they say, oh, I like his conversation. And they don't say it out loud, but they like the looks. And then that's when they want to date us. Because other than that, we can just talk to people. And Mark, you keep saying, a lot of ugly women got horrible attitudes. We can't just keep saying, don't do that, Mark. Don't do that. See, your woman is pretty. Bam.
He got lucky.
Listen, we're going to have a come to Jesus session. We're going to have a come to Jesus session. All our women at some point have made us think to ourselves the B word. We ain't say it out loud. They done had some horrible attitudes at some point during a relationship. Am I right or wrong, fellas?
That is true.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Not say it out loud.
I said he's saying you never said it out loud, but you thought it.
We ain't gonna say it out loud.
No, I said it out loud.
Oh,
damn! You're a bold man.
Hey,
you're a bad mama.
Hey, we fight. Listen. The passion, when the passion go both ways. Is real positive, and when it's negative, it's real negative.
Yeah, Sean.
Well, Mo, did you say it like short?
Do I say what?
Did you say it like short? I forgot you old. That went over your head. You too old for that. Did you say it like too short? Did you say it like too short?
Yeah. No. Hey, yeah. Hey, Mark, it's all in fun, man. But yeah.
What's like my favorite word?
Yeah. Like
there you go, Sean. So, but
I ain't gonna say it like short.
Mark, I get you, and I have dated a lot of pretty women. But guess what? Each and every pretty woman I dated had an evil streak in her ass. That's why I said I'm not gonna be mad with no ugly woman, because they got the same qualities. It's just what you bring out in them. But I tell everybody, I told my son, I said, listen, every woman you get involved with is gonna do something to piss you off. You're gonna call her name. If she ugly, your reasons to make up with her gonna be very few. But if she pretty, you thinking to yourself, man, I'm gonna hit this in the back of her head, because you ain't gonna mess up that pretty face. You ain't gonna mess it up. She's like, you're gonna hit her in the medulla oblongata and tell her to go to sleep. And that's all I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, we want somebody who makes us look good, whether we say that up front or not. That's why women want the same thing. Now, sometimes women do go a little bit more for the crazy side. Women like to date potential for some unknown reason. That's beyond me. But men don't date potential a lot. We date what we see. And that's why in the beginning, a lot of people who are in bad relationships, because they caught up on the hype. You know what I'm saying? Because if we know we got a number one stunner, and I tell everybody, if I'm being totally honest, and that's what we're here to do, there's a pretty and there's the evil quotient. You can't be more evil than you are pretty. You know what I'm saying? You can't have more problems that outweigh your good looks. So the better looking you are, the more fucked up you can be. When you ugly, there's a short lease. It's kind of like being Mark. Understand this? He a coach. Mark,
it's the truth.
Don't the best athlete get away with more shit?
That is true.
Hey,
the best get a little more leeway.
If the best athlete come to practice late, when you trying to prove your point, you're gonna sit him for a play. You ain't gonna let him start the game, but you're not gonna sit him out for a quarter, brother. You're not gonna sit him out because he's the best player. Now, if the best player come in with the worst player running laps all the practice. The best player got to run a lap, sit down for a series, and then he back in. And that's just the rule of life. But Mark, ain't that what we do too? Because okay, again, because I ain't gonna just blame women, fellas. Ain't sometimes we been assholes in our relationships and we knew it too.
Yeah, you be an asshole. And you know,
as most said, sometimes the passion take us over too. Sometimes at the end of the day, we realize we was wrong. And yeah, Mark, the older we get, we do want peace. But we don't want peace with ugliness. We may not need for her to be a 10 no more, but she still need to be a strong 6.5 or strong with a K, SKRONG. She still need to be a strong 6.5. So, Mark, I'm gonna put you on the spot. I don't know that. Do I know you, Mark? I don't want to say, hey, this ain't nothing personal. But would you take Precious with a great personality or Beyonce with an attitude?
Which one did you say? DVP, you said Precious?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead, Mark.
I'm laughing. That's a good question. Precious with a great attitude, or Beyonce with a bad attitude. Yeah, I'm gonna take my chance with Beyonce.
Mark, it's cute that you say that, but you already took yourself out of the equation, Mark, because you already said you got lucky with. You already got lucky.
He got lucky. He got good looking.
Brother, you see, remember when I just gave the Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles reference? They blind as shit. But why they background singers pretty? How come they don't have a great back? Because we all been to school and we know some of the best singers was old Chubby Girl. We know some of them was. Mark, you can say Precious now because you got a cute man. Don't make me go to your profile, Mark. You showing out, Mark. I got a pretty woman.
Yeah, Mark.
So, when you got a pretty woman, you say, oh, yeah, it's your person. Oh, you like big women. They ain't no big girl now. It's a huge girl, but that's a whole nother story. We ain't going to fat shame. But I'm just saying. So, anyway, y'all good, fellas? We finna get, I got a bunch of, what more women there? Because I need some women in here, man. I'm going to have to call Yolanda or something. What's Sharonda and Sherry? All right, so, I was talking to somebody this weekend about purposes and priorities.
Hold it, man. Let me answer that question.
Okay, my bad.
No, it's all good. I just because I got an interesting way of answering it. So I say it this way, man. When I was 30, Beyonce. 50, Precious. Because it's all about the stress management. If I'm 30, I can handle some stress. When I'm 50, hell no. You keep all that pretty shit. I need to get my nails done. I need this, I need that. Go ahead with all that. Ain't got time for it.
Mark, at 30, who you picking, Mark?
At 30, I'm picking Beyonce.
At 40, who you picking?
At 40, Beyonce, and at 50, Beyonce, and shit, 70, I'm still going Beyonce.
Yo, you gonna die of a heart attack, boy. You don't know.
And
I'm gonna die happy.
This is a scary ass thought, but I'm 100% with Mark. At 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, I'm picking Beyonce.
Oh, man, y'all gonna die early.
Beyonce. See, hey, Bad attitudes is like bad weather. That shit don't last forever.
Mm-mm.
Don't. But you know how long ugly lasts?
Till death do y'all part.
It don't go nowhere. You just learn to put up with it, but it don't go nowhere. So when you wake up in the middle of the night and you look over there, and you like, damn, I'm still with this ugly mother. Damn.
Nah, you know what?
Wake up.
You look
I'm
stressing
gonna
my
be
life.
like, I'm gonna look over and be like, man, I'm glad I chose her because she got my arthritis medicine right there with her. You know what I'm saying? All my cold packs right there in the refrigerator beside her. I'm good.
He gonna look over and be like, damn, security should be outside patrolling. Why they laying next to me?
Oh, hey, Mark, you know what he gonna do? Every night he wake up, he gonna be cussing at me and you. Them lucky motherfucker.
When they ask me that,
Hey, and he gonna try to convince himself, but I'm happy. But every time he see me and you, we still smiling. Cause we
He
know.
gonna
Hey,
keep trying to do all these couple events so he'll have somebody to look at.
hey,
Y'all ain't
Mark,
gonna be
we gonna explore
smiling.
more for a minute. Mark, what's the best sex on the planet, Mark?
Say that again.
The best sex on the planet.
Freaking wild. Anything goes sex with a
That
pretty
makeup
woman.
sex. That makeup sex. Oh,
Makeup sex. Ooh.
that makeup sex. See,
How
Mo,
you
ain't
gonna have
get
makeup
none.
sex with a barilla?
Yeah, Mo, you ain't gonna get none of
Mo?
that because y'all always got peace. So y'all just gonna have regular Christian. I'm going to heaven sex. Ain't nobody gonna have.
hey, I know how to start an argument just like the best
Then
of
you
them.
might as
Don't
well
worry
get
about that.
Beyonce if you're gonna start an argument.
I
See,
start an argument just like the best of them.
so why not just get Beyonce?
Because you're gonna be in an argument every day.
No, you don't.
Like I told you, your
No,
blood.
yeah.
Hey, when you need your blood pressure medicine, she ain't gonna be nowhere. She gonna be out damn shopping.
Hey,
Y'all gonna
it's
die. Y'all gonna die. That's all I'm gonna
it's
say.
management. It's a
Oh my-
management case, Mo. You have to learn how to manage it.
Y'all gonna die, boy.
All you got to worry about is one week out the month. The rest of the time, you're gonna be all right.
Yeah. Mark Davis, did you go look at your profile? I'm finna go look and see. I think you BSing those, Mark Davis. I think you just saying it right. You just being politically correct, I believe, Mark.
Mark Davis said,
He-
give
he-
me a
He's a little, I know him. He actually a little different. He different. And so I'm gonna say he's standing on business and he agree with it.
But not if he got a pretty woman, he can't.
He said
That
he
ain't
got lucky.
that ain't luck. Them choices. Them
No,
is
he got
choices.
lucky. Maybe he had mud ducks until he met her.
And then
And he got lucky.
Yeah. Hey, did none of them ducks have great personalities that he could get you know what I'm saying, get jiggy with?
Well, from where he say he made the mud ducks evil.
I can't. Damn, I don't even see him on. I'm about to send him a damn friend request. I think he playing with me. I think he he done blocked me so I couldn't look and talk trash. But I'm gonna act like I believe you, Mark. Oh, there you go, right there. There you go. Let me see. Hold on, make sure the pictures match up. Y'all talk a little trash while I. Oh, and he live in Baltimore. Boy, stop playing. I know it's in the DMV. What's up, Yolanda? We need you on the show, baby. You got time to come on the show with us? Cause we need to hear from the fairer sex. We need to. And see, Yolanda different. She gonna say some good shit.
Yeah. What up, Yolanda?
Let me see him. Let me see
something on that
him.
pitch.
Let me see him.
They've been together 30 years. Oh, you met your wife when you was 17? He married the first piece of pussy he got. He ain't experienced no ugly women.
Hold on. So now, Mark, I'm looking at a picture of you and a woman. She looked like she might be slightly Hispanic, a little black hair. Is that your wife, Mark?
This guy's
Oh, if it is, we finna talk big shit because you ain't playing fair. Oh yeah, she kissing on you. Oh yeah, Mark. Hey, we finna ban you.
He said
Mark,
go to her profile.
who is this in the white dress, Mark? No, we ain't going to her profile. We going to your profile because she on your page, brother. Who is this? Mark? Man.
Mark, who this woman?
Get up. Who this woman? Man, listen. Mark, you've been banned. Hey, cause boy, she look like she got some Hispanic in her, so we know they trouble. And she could probably talk shit in a different language, Mark. But we gonna act like you for real. That we gonna act like. Just for this show. So when I did a preference and priority show probably 4-5 years ago, and we had
You did a what type of show?
a preferences and priorities because we was talking about
Okay.
dating, and
Okay.
I think the reason that most of us pick the wrong person continuously is because we don't never put on paper what we want, and then we go for what our eyes tell us. It's like going to the grocery store. You know, if you go to the grocery store with a list, you can spend $60. If you go without that list, you spend $112 because you're picking up a bunch of shit that's already at the house that you forgot. Damn. That's why it's always important to go with a list. So when you're dating and you know what you like, it's important to put it down because in the heat of the moment, you can get swayed into what you see. Because in the beginning, that's all you see. And depending on where you at, you still ain't gonna get the real them because when you meet at a club, you don't get to know a lot about a person. You're gonna get to know if she dance, how she look, yada yada yada. So you can get caught up in the storm. But if you write stuff down that you're looking for, this is quick because how many of us have truly had a type and that type was bad for us, but we just wouldn't acknowledge it because we kept looking, we kept going for the big booty and the smile. We kept going for. Oh, I think she is black, but she mixed with something. She pretty as all get out, Mark. That's why I'm gonna ban you from the show because you saying that you pick Precious. Get your wife on the show. Tell her to come on. I don't believe you, Mark. I don't believe you, man. Time, Mark. I don't believe you, brother. Get your wife on the show. As a matter of fact, yeah. Let me invite her, ask her what she think. Cause so you just happened to find her and y'all was chilling in the library section of Good Vibes, and she was such a sweet woman. You didn't even see what she looked like to the third day, right, Mark? Because I was doing all this over the phone, and you asked her to marry you sight unseen. That what you trying to tell me, Mark?
That would it sound like.
Yeah, that what it sound like. He trying to get one over on us. So, but we was talking about purposes and priorities. And because I said, if you write stuff down, you can keep yourself from making the same mistake twice. Because sometimes we get caught up in our emotions and we don't ever write things down. Because it's us who keep making these bad decisions. And sometimes, if we're being honest, we make bad decisions because of our hormones. Would y'all agree with that, fellas?
Oh yeah,
I agree.
So
I can agree with that.
As we get older, we stop letting our hormones run everything. But when you from 17 to probably 32, ain't now a decision you make based on no logic. That's why I say mental emotional. Every decision we make is based on how we feel. Oh, y'all knew each other before y'all got together. That's how you saw her sweet side, Mark. I hear you, brother. We're gonna get you on the show. Mark. I gotta meet you. I'm gonna still call y'all, brother. Your woman, Mark, this woman ain't even kind of cute. And I'm a shallow brother. She ain't even kind of cute, Mark. But I'm gonna let you have your little bit. But yeah, we pick based on emotions a lot of times. And I learned this too. Sometimes you gotta write down what you know you want. And these are your priorities. What does your partner have to have? These are non-negotiables. Is it that they can't smoke? Is it that they gotta have a job? These things that you don't want to negotiate anymore because you done did this 2 or 3 times and you see that this led you down a bad street. Because when we young, are we really interested in, as fellas, because that's on the show right now, are we really interested in their potential when we in our 20s and early 30s? And I ain't saying this for everybody, but I'm saying the bulk. It's a few gentlemen who are way more mature than we were. And they're the ones who looking to settle down. But most of us ain't looking to settle down in our 20s. We looking to have fun. And all our decisions are based on that ability to have fun. Would y'all agree or disagree, gentlemen?
I agree. When I was in my 20s, I didn't even think about no potential. Potential to do what? So yeah, I was fascinated by the booty and the smile.
What about you, Mo?
Oh no, that's facts right there. That's all you. I mean, shit. Potential. What is that? I don't even know what that is, man. You know what I mean?
Right. We have the potential to be freaky.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Potential. Hey, potential to leave me in a pool of sweat. That's it. That's all I want. That's potential for that. That's it.
So, but when you write this, when you mature and you can write this list down, like you say, Mark, they can't smoke. Like for me, if I'm looking at you seriously, you can't smoke. If I'm just looking at you for fun, I don't care. So that tells me where I am with you. Because I tell you, I'll still meet a woman and we can have a layaway relationship. And that means for 90 days, we're going to have fun. But after 90 days, I ain't paying on it no more. But if she look like she can still be fun, we're going to go with it. Now, can she be a future partner? Now that she smoked. not that she smoke. Not that.
See,
That's for me.
and for me, I don't mind smoking, but cigarettes is a no. I can't do cigarettes, but cigars and reefer, I'm cool with it. But that's me.
And you know, so I say, but we have to start writing these things down as we get older and know what's negotiable and what's non-negotiable. And I think that's what a lot of times where we mess up, because sometimes we put out negotiable items as non-negotiables, and they, you know, oh, they got to be this, they got to be, yeah, these are all things that you prefer. You prefer this, but what is it that's a hard no once you see it? What's a hard no? See, like I say, I don't do the smoking. If her mustache is thicker than mine, it's a hard no. I can't get past it. I can't. Well, I can say, yeah, but it's gonna grow back thicker, and it should still look better than mine.
And it's interesting because I think the thin mustache is kind of sexy.
Yeah, a milk mustache, and I'm okay with the milk because you know a lot of them got that little baby hair right there.
Yeah.
But when they need a hygiene kit, it's a hard no. It's a hard no, because if I close my eyes, which I ain't gonna do, if I close my eyes, I'm gonna feel like I'm kissing a dude, then I gotta kill myself.
What up, Ron?
Kiss dude, I just don't really want to. Ain't nothing. Let me just clarify that for y'all, cause start inboxing me crazy shit. But yeah, I don't want to kiss a dude. I don't. So.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So you got, like I say, you are right. They should write down their non-negotiables and understand the difference in when they're making these preferences and their priorities, that, you know, the more you have, the smaller that dating pool gonna be.
Right. And if we're being honest, the more you have, the more you got to bring to the table. Because when he who asks a lot has to bring a lot. And see, that's what Mark, you know, like I said, I'm still big on looks. I ain't saying she got to be a 10. She has to be attractive to me. And I don't care what nobody else thinking. She's got to be attractive to me. And that's why I see, you know, what somebody thinks attractive, them ain't got nothing to do with me. Because if I'm being honest, I've been attracted to some women who were not the best looking women, but they did it for me. They did it for me. So, you know, and that's all you got to do. What does it for you? But it ain't going to just be everything else except looks. No. Because until we get there, the door is closed. What up, G Boom? What up, Ron White? We talking about purposes and priorities in the dating scene. Y'all missed the good portion. Y'all missed the good shit. Where you know, we was talking about looks and smart women and personality, but we're gonna get back there. Right now, we're talking about figuring out our own preferences and priorities so we can make better choices. Because that's the only way you get to do so. Because I you know, you learn, you know, like now, it's important that for me, it's important. It's a priority that they know something about money, or they are at least willing to learn as I talk to them about it. But if they start talking, oh, I know this, I don't want to do this, yeah, because you're not bad for my financial future. I mean, you are bad for my financial future, and I don't want to go through that no more. I ain't going through about who don't know how to manage money. Most should understand that. Mo got me there.
Like, that's crazy. And some years back, the way I kind of put it together was I came up with something just for me. Yeah, I mean, it could be a real thing, but I came up with something with the 80-20 rule. And it's just like, you know, if they got 80% of what I'm looking for, and the 20% is what I'm not looking for, it could be negotiable. You know, I could consider that. We'll work through that. But that 80% has got to be, you know, that's got to be concrete. And it's basic stuff. Like you're saying, DVP, like not crazy with money. You know what I'm saying? Not out here being wild with money. Yeah, that could be one of the things. Or, you know, don't want to argue every day. That could be one of the things. But yeah, I put that 80-20 list together. So if you got 80% what I'm looking for, I'm gonna work with it. I'll work with it.
And the thing is the 80% your preferences or priorities? Because to me, that's why it's a hard sell. It's got to be 80% of my priorities, because they might have 80% of your preferences, but the things that you don't negotiate with, if they ain't got a lot of them, then what happened? You know, because your preferences going to keep changing over time. Your priorities should be pretty much straightforward. These are non-negotiables. Non-negotiables.
Yeah,
it's
like you said.
Man,
yeah, like
which
you said.
door you dare me to open, Ron? Which door you dare me to open? And attraction is different to everybody, G-Boom. That's why I say you got to do what's right for you. Because what's attracted to me may not be attracted to more Mark. But I don't care about that when I'm making my choices. So it's got to be for me. I ain't gonna knowingly pick no. If I think she ugly, it's a wrap. She been dismissed. She been dismissed. She can't even be laid away if she ugly. Ain't that much fun nowhere in the world. Not in my book.
Hey, Ron, if he open that door, can he close it back?
What door is it I can't open?
That door?
Which door?
That door gonna let him in?
So it's like, man. We gotta sit around, and like I say, when I ask a lot of dudes, when they'll say, what do you do for this? How do you pick this? How do you pick this? And they're like, shit, man, I just, if I like it, which is back to hormones, what do you like about her? Oh, she got a fat ass, she got this, she got that, she got this, she got that, she got this, she got that, she got this. So this is what these are your non-negotiables in women. Is a fat ass really a non-negotiable?
Preference.
But when you're in your 20s, it might be.
And the thing is, the things you want are going to change over time too. When I was 30, I didn't care if she knew what my pills were. When I'm 50, hell yeah, you got to know what my pills are. That's a requirement, So things stuff change over time.
Mark and Ron. Why don't say we don't never let you in, Ron? You been in, you won't let nobody else talk when you get started. Don't tell that lie, Ron. Don't tell that lie, Ron. Don't tell that lie. Everybody done seen, boy, stop playing. Mark and Mark, I got a quick question for y'all, because both of y'all said the same thing. Why cigarette and not why you block cigarettes but weed is okay?
Well, for me, because every now and then I smoke weed and cigars. I don't smoke cigarettes.
But ain't tobacco?
I don't. No, tobacco is not tobacco. It's a difference. It's a preference. Do you know of any cigarette bars?
Yeah, all the club cigarette bars, as far as I'm concerned.
I don't even go to the club. They smoke cigarettes in them. But I just don't do cigarettes. Like I say, I partake in weed and cigars. So it's only cool for me to do that. Hey, if we let you in, can we put him out when we get tired of DVP?
We can. I can't.
We're gonna have to put him on permanent mute.
Hey, but the fact that he told that lie that he don't never get to come on the show. The fact that he told that lie, and he said it with a little bit of ass chest.
He did tell that lie.
Right. We don't never let you in. Now
let him in for a hot second.
These two brothers, they always read the comments. They always read. You ain't been here in a minute, Ron. You ain't been here.
You ain't been here in a while.
With us every week. See?
Yeah.
When you have these colored people and they just start lying and shit, you just got man.
True. But yeah,
bring your little Ren and Stimp ass on. Don't be trying to take over the conversation. Just get to the point. Don't tell no long stories. Just get to the point. Cigarettes, nasty. Weed smell good.
Yeah, I can go for that.
Well, see, I want to agree with this Mark sometime, but because he keep telling that, I done sent you the link. What you mean I still won't let you in? Check your inbox. See that? You be talking. You be missing the shit. It's in your inbox. I did it while we were talking because I can multitask. Mark, your credibility ain't that good because you got a pretty ass woman talking about personality. I ain't saying she ain't got no great personality. I'm just saying, even in high school, even though y'all knew each other before y'all was dating, she was pretty.
Hey, DVP.
Y'all got married, Mark.
Hey, DVP, bring Mark up so he can goddamn defend himself because I'm with you on that one.
Let me see if I can. Inbox this brother.
Yeah, Mark, come on up here and defend yourself because I'm going to have to agree with DVP. You ain't never had a chance to be with an ugly woman if y'all met when y'all was 17.
Hear that whistling Dixie talking. All right, Mark, check your inbox. It's probably in your spam because we ain't friends. But I sent you a link. Ron still over there talking shit, Ron. Do I need to screenshot
Come on, Ron. He done sent you the link, Ron. Now I done vouch to get you in the game. Now come on.
Look at that. Who is that? 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 You in the truck, man? You lucky I ain't got my phone number. Now here he go.
He is.
See, this what happened when a brother go a mustache and a beard. All of a sudden he think he a big boy. When he ain't have no mustache and a beard, his little 5'2" ass one talking shit. He got a mustache and a beard. Now he think he 5'5" and a quarter. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm retired,
so
Soda.
now
I'm
he think he
retired.
bad.
I'm retired, Soda.
Go ahead, Ron.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead, Ron.
All right. Here's my thing, and I'm trying to get in where I fit in. Everybody talking about preferences, right? I like girls a little bit on the thick side. Y'all know I like Jill Scott, Tamala Man, Fannie Tasia. I love that kind of stuff. Now,
That's why I can hang out with you, brother, because we ain't gonna be looking at the same thing.
But you met my wife, and the first thing you said when you met my wife, you was like, she kind of cute, Charlie. Stop me when I lie.
Ain't that what I keep going to? That looks matter. Everybody can say whatever they want to.
And now we say looks matter.
That's all I'm saying.
Everything. All right. Now, with this thing.
You didn't say Precious, Ron. Why didn't you say you like Precious? Exactly.
No. First of all, I'm not gonna throw nobody under the bus. Now, since you threw the Precious thing out there, me and you know each other. You know I'm a very short man in stature. You already know this. A lot of women, they say they like him tall, dark, and they like him handsome. I'm short.
Yeah.
I'm paper sack brown. And and the handsome is whatever your opinion is.
Escaping you.
Right.
That's why he got the mustache and the beard, so he could be a little cuter. Because without the mustache and the beard, he was just an ugly short dude.
My wife likes it.
With the mustache and the beard, that's why she keeping you.
No, man. I'm trying to partake in this conversation with you gentlemen, and I'm sitting there saying, I'm sitting there basically saying, in a nutshell. There's a lot of women that say, I like him tall, dark, and handsome. But in my life experiences, people have always looked at me and said, I like this little short Negro right here. I like him though. Let's navigate that.
You got personality.
Right. Darren knows this. Me and Darren is cool. And everybody know me. I fight him on sight. But I fight you about him. So he already know. He know I don't sugarcoat nothing but cookies.
Hey, Mark, I'm gonna have to be honest with you. Precious was ugly and Precious, and she was ugly on Empire too. And she probably still ugly.
Well,
now
Gabrielle ain't, but Precious was. So
okay,
we dealing with the character now. Go ahead, Ron.
But the thing is, Mark just said something that gives more weight to this conversation that I've been sitting there looking at. That's his preference. She's not cute to him.
But see, you missed the beginning, Ron.
Yeah, I did. I give you that.
Mark married to a beautiful woman. So he's married to a beautiful woman.
All right. I don't know that. But I'm willing to network with him and say, hey man, we can talk game about what we got. Cause I ain't got nothing but a college education, and my wife has doctor on the front of her name. Right? But I didn't know that. Give me my latitude. When you sit there and you go to a wing spot, back in the day, Greenbrier had BW3. When you go to a wing spot and you see a woman across the room, the only thing you see about that woman is how she looks. Is she cute? What them hips hitting like? You go over there and you talk to her, you buy a drink or whatever, and then you find out, oh yeah, she's college educated. She's been to a HBCU. She a AKA. She grew up on the southwest side of Atlanta, just like you. The only thing that started this entire thing is how she looked. So I can't comprehend anybody, male or female, that says, well, I'm attracted to a personality. No, I was attracted because you got a big old 38 triple F rack. That's what got me in there in the first place. I ain't find out till later on. Oh, you got college degrees, you about your business, and stop me when I lie. Please stop me when I'm wrong. First thing you notice about any woman, the first thing you notice about any woman when you look at her, the first thing you say is, she kind of cute. Everything else is, that's irrelevant. So that's my whole process.
But
Women all the time. Huh?
That's what we started with, that looks matter. No matter what people say, that's what we started with.
Right.
But G Boone, I agree with G Boone now. That's the truth. Everybody done had that slump buster. So I agree with that.
And where is she now?
I get that. But I'm not sure about Mark, but I know about Darren. Darren has actually physically said to me when he met my wife, he said, bro, you picked a good one.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, I was saying thank you, Londa, because that's all we're saying is that looks matter as much as people want to say everything else matters. What you initially see is looks. That's what you initially see.
What they is sexual sapiens. Or what they call DVP sapiosexuals. What's that foolish shit?
Say, they full of shit. It sounds cute.
The word is
books you read.
I'm sorry. The word is called sapiosexual. That's when you have a attraction to a person because they're smart. They're a genius. One of the things that attracts you about them is that they're smart. Mess around and give me a physics equation. You got me. You got me.
and I'm gonna tell you what my argument against that is, because somebody said that to me, and I know two true ones, and they don't care if you're a man or a woman. So they are true to what they say. Everybody else got a comma.
All right.
If a man asks you about physics, Ron, are you attracted to him? Nope.
No.
No. So you're no. I want what you're saying at that point. It's a condition.
No, sir. That's not what I'm saying. And you're not giving me my latitude.
No. I'm saying people who say that that's what they're attracted to.
They're lying.
If it has to be a man, if it has to be a
they're lying.
Then they are not true to that. They're conditional to that. Because we all like intelligent conversation. Hell, most of us like some foolish conversation sometimes. But if it's conditioned on the sex, then you can't say, "Oh, I'm attracted to great conversation." Well, shit,
right.
I'm gonna have some great conversation with these fellas. Ain't nothing never be like, "Oh, I want to sit in their lap." I want them to sit in my lap. Hell, no.
You're missing Darren. You're missing my point.
What point am I missing, Ron? You just said
point.
I'm sitting there telling you, when I met my wife 15 years ago, I looked across the room and I said, ooh, she got some hips on her. She is cute. It took me 3 or 4 days later to find out she has a doctorate in education. She teaches teachers in Atlanta public schools how to teach. But the first thing I noticed about her, she was sure enough cute.
So what point did I make?
Every other woman in the place was just as cute as her. I paid attention to her because she was good looking. I stayed because she stimulated something up here.
Which is what I said. No. But what point did I miss? That's what I said. What point did I miss, Ron?
The point that I've been trying to tell you is the grand scheme of the conversation is about sex. And it's that and the third. It's about any and everything. I migrated to you because I was prior law enforcement, and you reached out to me and you said, Ron, he said, let me give you some game. Let me teach you how to go through law enforcement. That's all you knew about me. you didn't find out any other thing about me until I told you.
No, bro, we talking about purpose priorities. That's why I said you will talk about something else. Where did I look? Where was I wrong, Ron? Because I said looks matter first. All the other stuff is icing on the cake. Yeah, we want them to have a personality. We want this other stuff, but looks is what we see first. So tell me where I was wrong with what I said. I know.
Okay.
But you keep saying I'm wrong in what I said.
No.
He ain't wrong. He was.
Where am I missing the point? Please, hey, gentlemen.
You agreeing with him. You agree with him. Looks matter. That's the first thing we see is looks. It ain't the personality. It ain't the sapiosexual. It ain't. It's what I see.
I got you.
Is what draws me to them.
God got you.
Then I get all the icing on the cake with all the extra stuff, the personality and all that other stuff.
Yeah, when you look good, and I come over and the conversation flowing and the chemistry flowing, boom, yeah, all we doing is we're graduating to different levels. But to say that the looks don't matter,
that's the number one thing. That's the number one thing.
I mean, we've heard people on the phone and say, "Ooh, that voice sound good." We learned that good voices mean fat people, but we've heard some sexy voices.
George Latea.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, ooh. But when you see them, all that ooh, and
all right.
Everybody got purposes. Ron like he likes bigger women. I like smaller women.
You got to be too something to do something. You got to be too something to do something.
So when as Mo was saying, we going to the 80-20 rule. Your 80, in my word, 80% that you're looking for needs to be 80% of your priorities. Your preferences are you base your preferences off where your priorities are being met. Because we can say this, but if she got this going, well, I'm willing to negotiate on this a little bit. I'm willing to negotiate on a little. Ron say two. What you say? You got to be two something to do something. Well, what is she a strong 192? But she's smart. Ron gonna be like, well, shit, she got. Let me give her 40 biscuit sandwiches before I can holler at her. Cause we can negotiate a little bit. We got room to negotiate.
Dinner night for me. If she say something about Popeye, I'm in love.
Oh damn! Now, hey, where your picture at, Mark? Because I see, Mark in here now to defend himself.
What up, Mark?
What's up, man?
What's happening, man?
What up, Mark?
What I was trying to say earlier, like Mark was saying earlier, he was saying, you be around somebody, you can, you get to like their personality or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's what happened in my case.
She got to be around you and realize you ain't real ugly. I can deal with this little ugly.
But that's that could have easily, just like I was saying earlier, that could have been Precious. If I'd have met Precious first and she treated me right, I would have dealt with her. That's just how the cards fell.
Mark, I'm gonna tell you my daddy told me. She could have been my uncle if she had balls. She didn't have balls. We ain't finna do the if I coulda, woulda, shoulda. She was and she was.
Well, I know I'm happy with what I got, but what I'm saying, like for me, seriously, it don't matter to me. If just I'm telling you, just say, give you an example. Say I'm at your house at a cookout, right?
Yeah.
And like one of the ones that we wouldn't consider cute or even a 6, that's the one I'm gonna try to talk to.
He prey on the weak.
No, not preying on the weak.
But
let me
make a great
Mark
man.
right quick. Let me holler at Mark right quick. After he said, he prey on the weak, it kind of popped something in my head. I got a whole bunch of lady friends. If I'm going to a cookout and I got a whole bunch of lady friends that I'm cool with, we got a platonic relationship. All these lady friends gonna sit there and say, hey, I got this little short man for you because you are exactly his type. They already know.
Oh, okay.
I mean, just between me and you, Mark, is that fair? Do you have a lady in your corner and she'll say, hey, I just saw that little girl at Walmart and that look like Mark type.
So what you saying, Ron, hey,
No,
listen,
right?
Scott,
No. Right or wrong, Mark.
it's 2 marks. It's 2 marks on here.
It's too long. That one.
MARQ.
We gotta change your name to Chip for the show.
Right.
Yes,
No.
so
Can I have my latitude, and then you sit there and talk to your lady friend, and she pull up the phone and show you a picture, and you look at your lady friend like, "Hey, good looking. I appreciate the love, Shaq."
okay, I can see that.
Right.
It's possible,
That
but
ain't
that's
But what I was trying
but
to,
that's because they
hey,
know
but
you're tight.
the
That's
whole
because
what I
they
was
know
trying
you're
to say is
tight.
that
the,
it is such
the
thing as
whole
not having
basis
a
of the
type.
thing, the whole basis of the thing is when you first meet a woman, the only thing you notice about her from the start is how she looks. I done had my own mama tell me, my son ain't finna pay you no attention because your titties too small. He like titties. It's that
Okay,
So,
serious.
hold on one
so,
second.
so
Hold on one second. Go ahead, Mark.
is not having a preference a thing? Because I don't
It's
have a preference.
Uh,
I'm, and that's what I was going to say to you, Mark. What Mark is saying, he truly don't have a preference. He don't care about height, looks, size,
None
any
of
of
that.
those things.
So so so
He
so
he don't have a preference.
so let me ask Mark this, because I think you do got a preference, Mark, and I think it's associated with how the woman treats you, her sensuality.
Well, that's the only thing that matters to me,
No,
really.
but some women ain't like that though, bro. Some are hardcore. Some don't even give you that, and so that's one of your criteria. I'm pretty sure. You know, it might not be the looks and all that, because I've been in a situation where I had real pretty women, nasty attitude, right? So first they start off, they real pretty. Then I figured out their attitude. I'm like, damn, I don't want nothing to do with you. Then I had these, let's say they was fives or whatever, beautiful attitude, lovely women. I'm like, yo, I can work with that. So I'm thinking that's what you're saying, but I don't know, bro. I'm just throwing that out there.
And I think that's what he's saying. But I'm not working with a five that I see across the club, across the room. I'm not even trying to work with that five.
And see, that's why
okay.
I'm with Mark. I ain't talking about once we start talking to somebody. I'm talking what makes us want to go to them initially. You ain't had
See,
no
that's what
conversation.
I'm.
You
What
can't
you
find none of that.
saw.
So I
But
can't.
It's
that's what
what
I'm
you
saying.
Okay,
No, that's not
saw.
true.
hold on one
Listen,
second, bro.
listen. Let me
Hold
give
on
you an
one second.
example.
Go ahead, Mark.
Let me give you an example.
Huh?
If I'm sitting at the bar by myself, right, and Beyonce or Precious was at the other end sitting by themselves, um, the approach and everything would be the same. It wouldn't be because of her looks. My whole thing is I'm gonna go see where her mind at, and how I'm gonna go talk to her. And I would think that whether it was Precious or Beyonce, that's the point I'm trying to make.
Well, which one are you gonna go talk to first?
Probably Precious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me throw this in there, because I think I understand what Mark is saying, because I've seen this, man, where mannerisms, they win me over. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if I'm at the bar
Mhm.
and it is a beautiful, nasty chick down at the end, she's beautiful, but she's treating everybody like garbage. Man, I don't want nothing to do with that. But then
Okay,
there's
Mo.
Right.
All
then
Okay.
right.
there's average chick. Wait, hold on, Mark. Let me finish. Then there's average chick, but she's nice, man. And you know what I'm saying? And it's like you could talk to her and get along with her. I'm taking that all day long. I
Well,
don't care
tell me
about
this,
no
Mo.
Beyonce.
Hmm.
I don't care about
Mo,
none of that.
Now,
you got both of them. You got hold on one second. Ron. You got Beyonce on your left side of the bar, Precious on the right side of the bar. They both acting exactly the same. Great attitude, great personality, great everything. Mo, who you going to talk to first?
Beyonce.
Okay.
all right. Let me interject. I think the gentleman Mo, you from up north, right? I think Connecticut.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, damn,
All
man.
right.
What kind of memory you got, bro?
I can't
Jesus
remember what I ate for dinner yesterday, but
Christ.
I can remember some shit I did 30 years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah, man.
This
Yeah, yeah.
this is
That's my roots. That's my roots, man.
this is my concept. You gave an example of how you pursued somebody. You gave him a great conversation. The other young brother got he bald head with the tan shirt. I don't see numbers, names or whatever. But let me explain to you this. I have actually talked to a woman, tried to get in with her, and then when I say, hey, Shawty, I'm finna go to the bar and I'm about to get another drink. What you want? And the first thing she say, you from Zone 4 Atlanta. She was one of the things that reeled her in was my Southern drawl. So we're talking about looks, and I'm agreeing with every brother on this page. The first thing that you see about a woman is looks. That's the first thing you see, and people want to get mad about it and say, "Well, he's shallow," but the first thing you see about her is looks. Y'all was sitting there talking about what is it, Gabrielle or whatever her name is, and Beyonce.
Pressure.
And I'm sitting there thinking, now I want Kelly Rowland. That's the one. Stop me when I go off track. I'm just sitting there saying, and it takes a woman with a solid personality about her. You're looking at her with her looks, and you're looking for everything with substance. And them women are looking at you, and they're looking at you saying, yeah, Mo kind of, he kind of handsome. Mark, Douglas High School. I know where he from. He from goddamn High Tower Road. I know what it is. But you have to sell yourself after the looks. You got to sell yourself after that.
Well, so so Ron, you just that's what DVP is saying.
Right.
Saying, you got to even start the attraction process. It starts with physical attraction, right? And that's it, because all we see is people across the room. You know what I mean? And then once you start talking to them, though, listen, for me, I'm going totally different direction than most folks. Because if you fine as hell and I don't like your attitude, I'm out. I'm gone. I ain't coming back.
And I totally understand that. But what has worked for me in 54 years, hey man, just be you. She might not like it. She ain't for me. She might. You know what?
A lot of men can't do that.
She might not like. And I give you a prime example. If I walk up in the club and I got a pocket full of money, and I'm sitting there saying, "Hey, sweetie, can I buy you a drink?" That is like the customary thing. But the women that have always paid me some attention, I got a bottle of Hennessy in the Cutlass, in the trunk. Step outside. Step outside. I'm that guy. I'm that guy. I'm that guy.
It. But I understand, Mark. I understand what you saying. Mark, he has no preference. So it doesn't matter what she looks like. He just gonna well.
But you know why? One reason I think like that, because I'm not perfect. I'm overweight. I got my flaws. Everybody do,
but Mark, I think you do got a preference, bro. Because I think it's because everybody want to be treated a certain way. It might not be her physical stature, but
y'all have a preference as far as looks.
Yeah, right. Okay.
That's we don't talk about looks. He had no preference with looks.
Yeah.
Now, with him saying that, it's totally understandable that you can sit there and you have that ideology. But as a man, do you have that about yourself? I sit there and say, yeah, I'm not the best looking man in the room, but I got a choice.
Let me say this, Mark, because I don't want you to get confused. When I talk about looks, I use the two extremes. I'm not just talking about face, because some men have a body preference, so it's still a look. Like I prefer small women. Ron prefers bigger women, so that is still a look. It don't have to be light skin, dark skin, whatever it is. All of those are different types of looks. So, and you said you're a bigger guy. So, as far as the looks go, would you date bigger than you? And Sarah, our shit talker, is here. Let me let her in.
What up, Sarah?
Oh, goodness.
You said bigger than me? No. No, it is not just because it looks, it's because of health reasons.
Well, but see, so then your preference starts to kick in. So
Yeah.
then you see what I'm saying? That's what I say. I don't want to just base it on face, and that's why even though I put Beyonce and what's the name there, because they still got different
Yeah.
body type. So
Mhm.
like I said, you have to figure out what it is. So and like I said, mine does start with the face, but some people start with the body because I know people who are like Ron that you got to be 200 or better to play on the playground, and I'm okay with that because everybody to me has some type of preference.
You got to be too something to do something.
When we start doing this to make sure we don't keep making the same mistake, we got to look at our preferences and our priorities. What's a priority for you? See, I won't date a woman who's bigger than me because I want to be able to pick up and play. I don't want to have to put my back brace on, my knee brace, and lean up against the wall first. So if she's bigger than me, I already know I'm not finna start lifting weights to play these games. So, and I'm a pretty strong fella. Hell, I lifted dead bodies for a year. So, hold on right quick. Let me do this before I get in trouble. What's up, Sherry? I'm sorry. She. What's up, Lucky Charms? What's up, Lucky Charms? We finally got her to the stage. You know, she was up probably doing something strange for some change. She just come in when she wants to. I gotta tell her Instagram to get her on the show. What's that? What's happening there?
Nothing. Look, I'm scared to hit a button because I'm on my phone and I'm driving. And every time I hit something, it clicked me off. So I don't know. I can't see y'all. I know y'all can see me though.
So you like Ron?
Luke, see you. What up, Sharon?
Like Mark, you still in calls this week?
I'm scared to touch a button.
No, you got shit. We can hear you. We can see you.
You ain't got
We hear you and see you.
Okay.
She sound like she from the South. I already like this.
She from Whiting High.
Oh, Booker T, shouted.
That's right.
Sharon,
What?
do looks matter to you?
I got to be able to look at him, but it ain't.
So let's just say yes. You don't need no calls. Just say yes.
Yeah, it matters. It does matter.
Hey, cut her off, man. Y'all cut her off. Y'all should leave Sherry alone, man. She was about to tell us. And
We told her don't touch nothing. You see, look at her. She tried to touch something.
and see, and to me, like I said, this is where sometimes when we talk, and like I said, I was picking at Mark because I saw what working with. We try to qualify our thing, but we still have a preference, whether it's face, body, or whatever it is. There's a visual preference that makes us do something first. If everything is equal, where are we gonna go to? Is it the pretty face? Is it the nice body? Hell, I know, man. I know 3 guys who will look at your feet before they do anything. If you ain't got good feet, they ain't coming. Period. And you can't tell them nothing else. I ain't never know what feet was that damn important. But, bruh, come in the club with closed-toed shoes on you. They don't even see you. I'll tell you, this dude looking down the whole time. He can see pretty feet. He don't even care what the rest of he don't care what nothing else look like. Nothing.
Okay. All right, Darren. Since you said that, Darren, can I hop in?
Have you been asking Ron? Come on, we ain't got time for you. Just
all right. You know what? I hate fake fingernails. And you know what? One of the reasons. Hold up, man. Give me my latitude. One of the reasons that I get by that is not looking at a woman saying I hate your fingernails. My woman plays the piano in church. She bakes cakes and she types on the keyboard for her job. Guess what? Women who have fingernails normally don't do that. I have gone into a Waffle House and the waitress is serving me my food, and I've actually told her, hey, get somebody else to serve me my food. Do not bring my plate to my table with them long ass nails.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people, they think that's overboard. They really think that's overboard. But I have OCD and I have anxiety. Do not bring a plate to my table and you got them nails on your hand. It does not make sense that I'm a mechanic and I come home every day with grease under my nails, but my nails are cleaner than yours. Now we got us a problem.
We have
us a problem.
Bro, let's share it talk. Since we got to share.
Yes, sir. We need a lady. We need a lady.
When you first see somebody, a potential suitor for you, is it the looks?
He went country on that.
What was the question? If I see a suitor for me, what?
Is it based on your first thing that you notice about him? Is it the looks that's gonna get your attention, or what is it that's gonna get your attention?
It's the looks, but let's say I'm
It's
sitting
the
at a
looks.
I'm sitting
Go
at a
ahead.
bar. I don't drink, but say I'm sitting at a bar eating or whatever, and some guy comes sit next to me, and he smell good, and his conversation is fire, and he making me laugh. As long as he got all his teeth, I'm all right. He can't be busted, but I gotta be able to look at you.
Okay.
So
You got to be able to
what's
look
the deal
at it.
breaker there? The guys have said the women can smoke weed, but not cigarettes. That's a deal breaker for the guys.
I don't care. I don't care.
What's the deal breaker for you, Sherry?
Cigarettes are a deal breaker for me. Yeah, cigarettes. That's a deal breaker. I ain't gonna talk to you if you smoke cigarettes.
Does he have to have a job?
Oh, of course.
Fellas, does she have to have a job?
No.
Nah.
As long as she support her own habits, it don't bother me.
I ain't got no job.
You retired?
Okay.
You married now, Ron, so it don't matter.
I'm damn Skippy. I'm retired. I get a check from Marta,
That's
and
He
I
ain't
get a
got no
check from the
job and
United
he's
States
smoking
military.
cigarettes.
Huh?
I say he ain't got no job and he's smoking cigarettes. That's 2 red flags.
So DVP for me, it's the thing is, when it comes to the job, if we are trying to establish kids and all that, the way I look at it, I looked this up before, so I know a housewife value is about $170,000 a year. If you got kids and they staying at home and they taking care of them kids, that's what it's generally worth. So for me, they don't need a job.
Where you get that ragged ass number from?
No, Mark, he was legit with that. He was legit with that. He was legit.
Bro.
That's a legit number.
It is random thoughts with DVP. We don't just talk out our ass. Look it up.
Yes, we do.
All right.
Do this shit all the time.
No, we don't.
All
Look it up.
Anyway, you know what? And Sarah said something that I hate because I disqualified myself a couple of times because I met a woman who I thought was better than decent. But when she said I want a man with a job, I don't have a job. And then they'll go to what Mark said. I just need someone who can support their own self. How they do that? Because, and again, at my age, you shouldn't have no job no more. You should be retiring and just doing shit because you want to. But I hear what you say, and I will just. She's like, "Oh, I didn't mean like that. You still get a retirement check." I said, "But what you said is you want your man to have a job. I don't have a job, so you took me out of the running to be your man because now you put a comma in there. So we have to know what we want. That's how you can stop making mistakes and choosing wrong because you let preferences.
I think people mean to say
at some point you
they want an income.
Got to be in the chat because we need a woman's perspective too. Because if I just listen to you guys, man. And this is what I tell people. This one I hate when one man try to say what all men want. As you can see, we're all different. We can only say what we like. I can't tell you what every man like. Ron can't tell you what every man like. I can tell you what I like. And too many times you hear dudes saying, "Oh, all dudes like this." They don't. There's nothing that all dudes like that's across the board. Hell, all dudes don't even like women across the board. So there's nothing we can put in that category. So in this conversation, because Sherry was on her she's on her colored people time, the men dominated it. But we still need a woman's perspective.
All right.
We still gotta have it.
A man has to have an income. And what I mean by that is he gotta have a retirement or something like that. Now, I mean, if he don't work, I'm cool with that, long as he can support himself. But he got to have a retirement if he don't work, because then if I get with him, then that means that sucker gets sick. Now he looking at me.
See, and that's what DVP was saying. And hold on one second, Ron.
Go ahead.
That's what he was saying. You say you got to have a job. The thing is, you got to be able to support your own habits. I don't care how you get the income. That don't matter. So telling people they need a job, like I say, it's 3 old niggas on here that's retired. So They disqualified when people say they gotta have a job. And
I
I
ain't
know at
got
least
one.
one of them ain't looking for no job. Mo.
Hey, now my thing to that is and I'm glad this lady was added, but I do believe in the thing that iron sharpens iron. You got to sit there and talk to another man that can give you some kind of guidance. And I give DVP all kind of respect for that, because I've been in places with him and he knew I was having a hard time. And he was like, Ron, you in law enforcement and this shit is hard. Let me give you some game on how to navigate through this shit.
Okay.
And
we appreciate it.
when that's how it was. Now, me looking at everything else, it's like everybody wants to be a relationship guru, and they all want to have a podcast. And my personal preference is podcast equipment is too cheap, because some of these people don't need to be doing it. So when I sit there and navigate, talking to brothers like Darren, talking to people like Mark, the one with the Q, Doug High.
Oh,
Yes,
Lord.
I don't forget shit. I
You
don't
be
forget
talking to
nothing.
Mark? You be listening to him?
Yes, I do. I give everybody latitude, just like when they brought you in here as a woman. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, yeah, now we got a lady to talk. Let me hear what she got to say.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and talk, Sherry.
So
tell us what you got to say.
And that's all my whole thing is. It's like, okay, we can all learn something. It's 9 billion people. It's 9 billion people on this planet. We all got a different story. I need to hear yours before I judge you.
And Sherry, it started off with, I'm doing a single thing now, and it's crazy how women will like my profile with no picture, and as soon as I ask them for a picture, they don't want to do the picture thing. It's like, you like my shit because you saw me. What in the hell? Oh, I want you to like me for me without seeing who I am. It's like, that's some bullshit. It's never gonna happen. I'm not gonna like you in general without seeing you. No, we can be text buddies, but I'm not finna meet no random stranger on some bullshit. No, it's not gonna happen. So it's crazy that women don't. And I get it sometimes, because men do have a tendency to objectify women. But if we're honest, women objectify men. So let's play fair. You were attracted to something. How come I can't be attracted to the same thing? Because you weren't attracted to my profile initially. You were attracted to my picture. I'm supposed to be attracted to your words. To me, that makes me a weirdo. Oh, she wrote some good shit. I think I want to marry her. That just
But you gotta think about this too, DVP. I mean, if we being like honest, like totally honest, looks are the first initial attraction. Period. I don't care. You see somebody's face, that's the first thing that's gonna get your attention. Now men, it might be a little different. If you see her ass, then you might be like, oh shit, let's see what she look like in the front. You know what I mean? But women,
no, that's not.
To call you out, Mo.
But women, we don't do that. We don't do that. We gotta see his face first.
All right. Can I respond to this young lady and just give an example that I have tangible evidence about?
We just hope it ain't long.
All right. Everybody knows that me and DVP have actually met each other in person.
Okay.
DVP got a strong voice. He talks with command. He sounds like he know what he talking about. Y'all sitting here listening to me right now, and the average person will sit there and say, this dude's 6'7". But when you see me in person, you realize I ain't but 5'6". Okay. Women like tall men. But you see a picture of me and Darren standing next to each other, you think both of us play center for the Supersonics. But the thing is, Darren said a picture. The young lady said a picture. You don't understand us because me and him have actually been in each other's company. And I'm like, if me and you sat at the bar, both of our legs are swinging on the stool because they ain't touching the floor. That's all I'm saying. We talking about profile pictures. Yeah, y'all think I'm a damn giant, and then y'all sit there and call me Kevin Hart.
But I'm with you, Sherry. That initial thing you gonna see is gonna be physical to catch your attention. It
Yep.
ain't it ain't how they make you laugh. It ain't they read these books that I'm a sapiosexual, that foolishness. I'm attracted to smart people. It's I saw them and that
And they
gave me
got my
some
attention.
type of attraction. That got my attention. Now,
Yep. Now
like you
can you
say, once
hold
they
my
start,
attention?
and that's what I was going to say. Now that they got your attention, that's when the conversation come in. That's when you get to see the personality.
Yep. And it's
But
like I hate like you like a guy, you listen to him talk. And men, like when women meet a dude, they know like right off the rip, once they have a little bit of a conversation with him, if he could get it, right? But you always got them, they gonna say something out their mouth that talk themselves out of it. And you just like,
Is it all men? Is it all
not
men?
all, you
it's
So
got
never all
some,
Just
men.
asking.
hey, so
it's not
I'll
all.
say this.
I'm just asking.
I'll say this, Sherry, because this is DVP words. You're right, because a lot of dudes send their representatives, right? When you first meet them, you ain't meeting them. You meet their representative. Because if I'm trying to get with you, I'm gonna represent high level.
Yep.
No.
I
Mo,
tell you, I done talked to a
I
few
think that is
guys.
the norm. I think that is the norm, Mr. Mo. I think that is the norm. But there's always some guy to sit back in the cut and saying, I'm not sending you no representative. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. This is what I'm gonna give you from the very first time that I meet you. Am I lying, DVP?
You can't afford a representative. Some of us is cheap. Where Mark go?
I'm right here. I just turned my camera on.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I don't believe in that representative shit. You meet
Me,
that person.
you
Oh,
get me.
no. So hold on. I made the comment. It's not about people, the male's hair. It's about the dudes that are trying to, dupe women.
Trying
They
to
out
smack.
there. Yeah. So Sherry, I'm sure you ran into a few representatives, and then you was like, oh, this is what you really about. Okay.
Right. And let me tell you something. One thing that I've realized in this dating era is that for me, I ain't that bad looking. You know what I mean? I ain't got Beyonce body, but I ain't looking like Precious either. You know, but but it's like you give them your genuine self, and this is how I weed out dudes. If you doing some bullshit or you tell me some bullshit, see, I'm the type of person, I'm gonna call you on your bullshit, right? And see, most of the time they get upset with me. Now I'm difficult. Now I'm difficult because I know you lying. You know what I mean? Or I can tell that you lying by something you said, and I can repeat it back to you. So now I'm difficult. So that's why I'm single, because I get labeled difficult. No, I just ain't got time for bullshit. If you like me, I like you. Let's get together. I ain't got time for nothing else. Ain't no time period on when we gonna smash. But hell, you gotta take me out and we gotta spend time together before I smash you. I ain't got no problem with smashing you, but you ain't gonna go out with me one day and we talk on the phone and you think we smashing. No, no. This WMD is powerful, and I want you to live through it. Okay.
Uh, I understand that. I
Stop
understand
being
the
difficult,
woman.
share.
I understand that. I understand that from a woman's perspective. But as a grown man at 54 years old, when I first met my wife, yeah, I was attracted to the looks. But then when I told her I got cancer and my daddy just died from cancer, I had a woman that paid attention to me and said, hey, we finna go and fix this. If I cough and it doesn't sound right, we going down to Claremont to the VA hospital. I understand all this stuff, and sometimes this stuff is actually trivial because you're doing this stuff to meet people, and you're not paying attention to after me and you decide we have a solid relationship. I'm sitting there smashing you, and I ain't got no protection, and you ain't got no protection. And it just gets all skewed. And sometimes you have to pay attention. It ain't looks. Does this person treat me right when I'm at my lowest?
But
And
you can get a cute person that treats you right at your lowest.
Any man that has been involved with a woman for a significant period of time, yeah, you want to slap them yams. You wanted to slap them yams, but you stayed there because she said something other than about slapping them yams.
But you get that from pretty women.
Huh?
Ugly women ain't the only one that take care of you when you at your lowest point. Pretty women
That's
do
a
that
damn
too.
lie. That's a damn lie, Mark. I like
Pretty
big
women
women.
take care of you too.
I like big women that you got to be too
You just
something
got a
to do something.
preference. That's just your preference.
Right. And I'm not knocking any person for their preference because this is always my go-to. Women like tall men, and they look at me and like, this joker here, he ain't tall worth a damn. What I did, I said something after they met me that made a difference, and they're like, "Hey, okay, I got this. I can work with him." So now, my thing is, if you sit there and look at all these people that are in relationships, I can sit there and watch people and look at a dude. And I got two dudes from college that have been married to their wife for 30 years, and I asked them, how do you and this woman make this work? And you know, the best answer they ever gave me was, I don't know. I have no clue how this works. I'm just here. When she say jump, I hop up in there and I ask her how high, and I don't come down until she say come down.
See, I don't want no do boy. I need a leader. I'm a strong individual. So,
ma'am, that's not what I'm trying to say. That's not what I'm trying to say. I am actually one of them people that my wife she's gonna say, I married a fucking pit bull. I will sit this joker on anybody. But when I come home and I have to talk to her, she the boss. She the one that wash the dishes. She the one that wash the clothes. She the boss.
That sound like a maid.
When I
was gonna say the same shit. That would have sounded like to me.
When I walk up out that house, she gonna sit there and she gonna say, I'm leaving my man to go out in this world and fight everybody he got to fight. And try him if you want to try him, because he gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah, I ain't going out of the world to fight. Yolanda, you silly as hell. But yeah, Cher gotta have somebody who's easy on the ass and that can handle her difficult ass.
I am not difficult.
With a good personality.
I am not difficult. I just get labeled difficult because
Cher, you finna tell a lie. You finna tell a lie. All kind of cute women, all kind of label are difficult. We talked about it before you came on. It's your difficultness, cuteness quotient. You can't be more difficult than you are pretty. We've already discussed that. We've all had good-looking women. It's got to be an unhealthy balance. You need to be way more good-looking than you are trouble. Ain't now peaceful woman, not Sister Mary, not Mother Teresa, ever been as sweet as they claim to be. Any man who's been around will tell you all of y'all got a little devil in you. It's just how big is that little devil.
Okay, first of all, I ain't never said I was sweet.
Right, because ain't nobody never co-signed that shit. But you were just saying whatever you was about to say about you being whatever.
I ain't difficult.
I'm not difficult.
I'm just troublesome.
Mark, have y'all ever dated a kind of good-looking woman that wasn't no trouble at all?
I would give my wife a 7.5 or an 8. That's just being honest. But let me
Okay.
explain to you. Let me explain to you how women that know they have a decent man handle this. I'm a damn Rottweiler. But you know the thing that got me hooked on her is when you get a Rottweiler, any country boy that got the dog, pat that Rottweiler on the head and watch him lay down.
So, hey, so DVP, I'm gonna answer your question. There was at least 2 times in my life where I was getting hit on by some women that I wasn't really fully attracted to, and
Okay.
and so what ended up happening was the personality was off the charts. I mean, most of the women I meet, I have to do all the work. These women was catering to me, being nice to me, all that, and it's like, it was a decision. I'm tell you, it was a tough decision, but in the end, I just was like, there was too many things that just didn't work for me versus all that good stuff they was doing. I was like, man, this is tough, but in the end, it just wasn't for me. So I guess hopefully I answer your question. I'll leave it at that though.
Yeah, G Boone, I laughed when she said Precious because that's always the comparison, Precious and Beyonce. And she didn't hear us say it, but that's definitely who she made that reference. So yeah, that was funny. But go ahead, DVP.
And that's all. Like I say, once we got the list, we will negotiate based on where we should negotiate based on our priority list. I'm with Mo. If she got 80% of my priorities, my preferences don't really matter because those can become negotiable. Now, if she's meeting the things that I need, then the things that I want are negotiable. If she meets most of the things I want, but very few of the things that I need, which is where we are a lot of times in bad relationships, when we look back, she had all the miscellaneous shit that we like. But as we get older, was she mentally stimulated? Was she a true caretaker? Was she this? These are things that actually become important as we get older. And we don't write them down sometimes, and we don't realize we miss them until we're not getting them anymore. So once we acknowledge those things, they got to become priorities. So we know we got to have a woman that as we're going through the whole dating phase, can she meet these? And if she can't, we got to go ahead and know that this relationship got an expiration date. Because too many times we hang on because we don't want to start over. We keep saying the dating pool got piss and poop in it. So a lot of times we force ourselves to stay in bad relationships because we don't want a worse relationship, not realizing that there may be a better relationship out there. And if I go with what Mark D said, sometimes you just got to go through some shit. It's the learning phase. It's how we get to be better. But if you don't know what your own preferences or priorities are, you can't even regulate yourself. And until you do that, whether we accept it or not, all we're doing is sending a representative out because we don't even know what we want. We know what we like. Kids love candy, but parents won't let them just eat candy because it's not good for them. And sometimes as men, we know what we like, and that's what we keep going after. We keep going after the excitement. We keep going after strictly the good looks. We keep overlooking all the other shit, and we get heartbroken. We feel like we've been used. We've been took on dinner dates, lunch dates, and all this because we were never invested in truly getting to know the woman. And at some point, we got to change that and say, hey, what's important to us is this. Not her being a 10, but as long as she's a strong 6.5. Not her being this, but as long as she this. And Ron has said, and it's been said a lot of times, and I say, it's cute, but most women don't say what I hear men saying. I don't hear a lot of women saying they want a tall guy because the metrics say that most guys, the average male is not 6 feet tall. So, but you'll hear guys keep saying, oh, women want a man who's 6 feet. And if we look at real life, how many of us who got married friends who've been married more than 10 years, how many of them 6 feet, 6 figures, 6-pack? Because we know after 30, ain't none of us got a 6-pack. Most people ain't making 6 feet.
I got a kid.
And the 6 feet tall, I know 26 married couples who've been married more than 20 years. Only 3 of them, the husband is over 6 feet tall. All the rest of them are regular height. So where did men keep coming up with this 6 foot theory? Because I don't see women saying.
But the 6 foot theory, it is what it is. That's like the grand scale. That it is what it is. But
I don't see women saying it. I don't see men saying it.
Hold up. Let me explain to you, and I'm glad we got a lady here. When I was sitting there dating my wife, I had to pick up the phone and I canceled the date and I say, hey, I gotta go to the VA hospital. I gotta go see about something. The average woman would have said, hey, well, when you get out the hospital, give me a holler. Give me a holler. Give me a holler. Talk to me. Let me see how you doing. She showed a genuine interest in me. My wife, at the time, she said, where's the hospital at? I need the address. Do they allow you to have your phone? Do you have any clothes? Do I need to bring you anything? I know the food in the hospital sucks. Can I stop by Zaxby's and get you something? This is how men measure women, just like women measure men. And this is what I'm trying to get people to understand. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna sit there and say she a 10 and she got hips for days. She can sit there and turn around and I can see her behind from the front. But has she paid attention to me at a time when I was low? Women want that out of men. And the thing is hard to explain that men want this out of women.
I got a question. How long had you been knowing her when this incident happened?
I've been with my wife for 14 years. We've been married for a year and a half. So I've been with her for a minute.
No, I'm saying the time when you said I got to go to the hospital, how long had you known her when she was like, do they let you have your phone? Do they How long had you known her?
Probably 90 days.
Okay. 90 days, that's a good time. But if I just met you in a week, I am gonna say, well, when you get out, call me, let me know how things go. I'll call and check on you, something like that. But 90 days, you my man. Just about. So that's what I'm supposed to do.
And on that note, did I cut you off, Sherry?
Well, I was.
Go ahead. Well, go ahead.
What I was gonna say is that to Mark's comment about me being difficult, all I want is somebody that like me and I like them. He likes spending time with me. I like spending time with him. He living his shit. I live in my shit. He can take care of himself. I can take care of myself, but we go out and we enjoy each other's company. And he's honest and transparent. Now, if that's difficult, to me, that's easy. But if that's difficult, then I'm gonna be single from now on.
Okay, my bad. Is that a relationship? My sister, is that a relationship?
Yes. So let me get in here because I learned this from somebody in the psychology field, which I believe is true too, because it's for real, man. This is a psychology thing, and it's exactly what Sherry said. A lot of men are disillusioned. She said, if you've been with somebody for 90 days, you got a man. Males don't think like that. Y'all, some of y'all ain't getting it. That's why y'all get your ass in trouble. Because if you dealing with a woman, you dealing with her for 90 days, you her man, and she's your woman. Hello.
And she acted like it.
Yep. So I say that to say this. If that was your woman at that time, it ain't somebody you just met. And you said typically women, when you meet them, the average woman gonna say, oh, well, when you get out the hospital, or let me know. Yeah, if it's a week or 2 weeks, but if it's 90 days, then that was your lady, and your lady was doing what she was supposed to do. So I don't think that narrative of what the typical woman would do is an accurate assessment.
Well, ma'am, I honestly don't think that was a narrative. I think she made that much of an impact in 90 days that I said, I'm going to get my life together and I'm going to buy me another house. I'm going to put her in the house. I'm going to buy her a car. I'm going to do the things that a man is supposed to do. And I'm going to do that before I put a ring on your finger.
Have you been drinking?
Huh?
Have you been drinking?
Not today. Not today.
The only reason I'm asking is because you went off topic.
I do that. I have a tendency to do that.
Okay. Because I'm like, how we get here?
I think
DVP, where you at?
I
DVP,
think
where
Mark
you at?
with a Q and Darren already know that.
Where you at, DVP?
I'm drinking.
Random thoughts. Where you at?
I'm drinking. I'm drinking.
So he was like, that's not a narrative. You know, when I met her, I was ready to buy. Huh?
But no. The thing
What's up,
is,
Big Math?
hold
How the hell are you?
on. The thing is, when she said that's the narrative, and you got a woman that's been with you for 90 days, she said, as a woman, that's your man. That's not a narrative as a man, which Mo just said.
Well,
Mo just said the
I would
exact
think
same
that
thing.
in a 90-day time span of giving someone your time and attention, making sure that they're okay if they got a medical issue, then that's normal. And that's what Sherry's saying. That's normal. After 90
Right.
days, we've had enough interaction to where you matters. You matter
Right.
now.
You matter. Correct.
You know, so maybe her just going to the extent to say you my man and I'm your woman, that may be a little to the extreme. But at this point at 90 days, you matter. So
Right.
if you matter, then yes, they should do those things. I think that after 90 days, if it's, you know, even if it ain't a established relationship, but after 90 days, you care. And you
Yep.
show you how you care by making sure they okay.
Yep.
Is
2
that safe
weeks.
to say,
I'm
Sherry?
like,
So
if you came to me
basically
in
we
2 weeks.
agreeing. So
So if
basically
you
we
came to
agreeing.
me in 2 weeks and you were like, I just found out a week ago I got Parkinson's. I'm gonna feel bad for you, but I
I
just
might
met
have
you
that
a
too.
week ago. I ain't there where I'm trying to take care of nobody. You get what I'm saying? Now, let's say I keep talking to you, you know, and you know, we getting close still or whatever. Then at that point, I have to make a decision and say, I know with Parkinson's, at some point, this guy is going to lose a lot of mobility, blah, 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 or whatever. And if I done fell in love with you, then okay, hey, we're gonna be shaking together. So
Well, but okay, my hold up. My thing is that's perfectly understandable, but you're talking about a situation that hasn't presented itself.
Mark, you go.
I'm one of them people is I don't like to be in a crowd. I like to fight. I had to have DVP tell me, hey Ron, you can't handle yourself like this. You can't slap the shit out of everybody that piss you off. This is not Parkinson's. This is just, hey, I'm trying to negotiate with my own issues, and everybody say, hey, sit down and fix yourself before you involve anybody else in your stuff. And I met a lady, and
what's your name?
Ronald.
Ronald, I'm gonna need you to stay focused.
Ma'am.
I'm gonna need you to stay focused because now you don't went somewhere else.
Actually,
I need to bring you back in. You sure you
okay.
don't drink?
Oh, okay. Do me a favor. You sitting there saying that I went somewhere else and I lost focus, but you're talking about Parkinson's disease. When I'm talking about cancer.
Oh my God.
And you know, all of this started with being 6 feet tall, having 6 figures and 6 packs, and we never answered that question. See, Ron, when you say I want to, because you will change, you will drift off, brother.
I didn't drift off.
The question was about brothers being 6 feet tall with 6 packs making 6 figures. You said, let me answer.
No, sir. No, sir. The whole thing was not about brothers. The whole thing was
not asked about 6 figures, 6 feet, and 6 packs. Was that not the last question I asked?
Darren, the whole thing was not about dudes being 6 feet tall and 6 figures. The whole thing was about looks and initial attraction. That's what it was about.
That's why you say let me on. I asked they just told you that was the question I asked, and you changed the whole topic.
No,
It
it
was the
wasn't.
question, Ron. That was the
Hmm?
question, Ron.
I know what the question was. I wrote it down.
The question when I first joined and I was sitting there
We're not
watching,
talking.
the
Ron, we ain't
We're
question
at
not
was
talking about when you
looks.
join.
The
We talking about now.
at 7:30.
We don't talk about 4, 5 different things. But now it was a preference of women want 6 feet, 6 figures, and a six pack. And it's a
a
known
job
fact that women prefer that.
and a
That's a
job.
preference.
I'm gonna
That
tell
is a
y'all
preference
something.
of
All
women.
y'all wrong because where we were talking about was when women and men meet. He was saying, Ron was saying that when he first met his wife or whatever, he said the typical woman will, if you tell them that you going to the doctor or whatever, that the typical woman would say, okay, well, let me know when you get back, from the doctor, how you doing or whatever, right? And that's when I asked him how long him and her had been together when she did that, when his wife, wanted to know where was the hospital, all that kind of stuff. And basically the conversation is or was, it depends on how long you've been with a person will determine whether how much you matter to them. And I was
Sherry,
saying,
if you go back, my question came before
Sarah,
all of that. My question came before that.
yeah,
that
Let
is
yeah,
the
me
your
answer it.
question,
question did
Sherry.
come before that,
He
but
You
I'm just
let me
changed
saying,
answer
it.
it. That's all I'm saying. We
right.
never got to that because I asked a simple question and he said, let me answer it. And that's when we changed the topic. The question, and it was
So
before all of that. It was at
so what's the question,
7:30. We were
DVP?
looking at it.
What's the question, DVP? Let's answer it now.
Hey,
We finna get ready to sign off.
Mo, he can answer that question again, and I'm still gonna rewind back to whatever happened before I joined and before this lady joined. The same question
We ain't
still
talking about that.
pertains.
Wrong. What we talking
We
about at
we
6:15. That
talking
we
about a
talking about at
different
7:15.
things.
It's a
We on a
real
Because
whole different
show.
topic now.
We don't stay on the same topic for 2 hours. We switch up. If you watch the show every week, you will know we talk about 3 or 4 different things and we progress. Ain't no need talking about all for the same subject because we start off talking about looks. We progressed past looks a long time ago.
But then also, again, you said the 6 feet thing with the six pack and all that.
Mhm.
You let him answer, and basically what
He
he
never
said,
answered, Sherry.
He
right?
never
That's what
yes,
answered.
I'm
he
He
saying.
did.
hijacked
That's,
it.
that's what I'm finna say. He changed the subject, so I fed off of the subject that he was on. And so
You asked him
then when
if he
I
had been
fed off
drinking.
that subject, he changed the subject again. He told
All
me, we're
right,
not talking about Parkinson, we were talking about cancer. I'm
You asked
like,
you
it was
asked him
an
had he,
analogy.
you asked him had he been drinking.
all right,
Yeah.
okay.
Yolanda, have you answered any
Darren,
question yet, Yolanda? I know
Darren,
you drinking.
do you
You having a
record
good
this
time,
show?
Yolanda.
Do you record this show? Do you
Yeah.
record
Yes,
it?
that's why I said you can go
Yes.
back to the
Okay.
7:30 mark.
It's
We
fun.
and we talked about 6 feet and 6 figures an hour ago.
No, we didn't, Ron. I'm looking at the clock in
No, we
front of
didn't.
me. Sherry didn't come on the show to
Man,
7 o'clock.
we was talking about that before she
No,
joined.
we wasn't.
No,
No,
y'all
Yes, we
weren't.
was.
Well, let's talk about it now. Let's talk about it
let's talk
now.
about it right now.
Yeah, let's
Sherry,
talk
do
about
you
it
want
now.
six?
We got 5 minutes
Sherry,
for the goodbye story.
Sherry, do you want 6 figures, 6 feet, and a six pack?
I would love to have that, but that's not like important to me. It's all about how somebody treat me and how I feel when I'm around them and how, like I say, if they transparent, they honest, I like them, they like me, then hey, let's do the damn thing here. I'm grown. I ain't gotta wait 30 days. I ain't gotta wait 90 days. If we gonna smash and we feeling it, let's smash. You know what I mean?
That's
So
24 hours.
nah, that ain't gonna happen. I ain't never met nobody I want to smash in no damn 24 hours. It ain't the shit you can say to me that'll make me want to smash in 24 hours.
Woo-wee! Woo!
I'm gonna start
Now,
drinking.
let
I'm gonna
let
start drinking
let,
hard
let me go.
liquor.
Go ahead, Dan.
Hold up.
Hold on. Hold on.
Let me go and rewind back because
5 figures, 5 feet on the keg.
y'all said this 6 feet and this 6 figure income and the six pack. Y'all said it didn't mean nothing. And at the same time, if you're recording this, I said you got to be two something to do something. I like big women. Did we not have that conversation?
What
Stop
I
me
said,
when I
Them
lie.
big women 6
what
feet.
I said was that most brothers ain't 6 feet according to the census. Most of us ain't got a six pack after 30, and a lot of us
Yep.
don't make six figures. I didn't say none of what you said, Ron. I don't need to wind it back. If I'm like more. If I remember shit else, I remember what I said. I
Okay.
remember what I said. I got a whole notepad because Mo taught me to write shit down because I forget shit.
That's kind of the thought process I
Question I asked was if the other than men who keep saying that, I said I ain't heard a woman say that. I only hear men say that. And then I asked Sherry. That's what I said.
Sherry,
I asked
do you
Ron.
think that's a preference of women?
Most women, honestly, that's what they would want. But like in
They have to settle
reality,
for what they can get.
but no, not necessarily selling for what you can get. But what you try to do is, I don't say lower your standards because I don't feel like standards are lowered. At least in my opinion, I don't lower my standards, but I do rearrange what's more important to me.
Okay, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
add another woman next week. I like to hear from y'all.
We typically have two of us on here most of the time. I don't know what done happened to Char.
And
I just think it's fair. I just think it's fair.
Well, Ron, if you
That was fair.
would have noticed that it normally is two women. That's what you started with.
And you say you listen to the show every week.
Then you would
And he don't never let me in, and now I see why. So
I ain't mad no more.
Oh, because you be losing focus, Ronald.
I'm not losing focus. I'm on topic, but I kind of remember something somebody said an hour ago, and I'm like, let me bring this back because right now you said XYZ, but an hour ago you said ABC.
Millionaire McMouth, you coming on next week, damn it. Be ready. As a matter of fact, inbox me, McMouth. So hold on, who friend with Millionaire McMouth? Mark, that's got to be one of your friends because all your friends have nicknames.
Yeah, that's my partner. That's my partner right there.
Make sure Millionaire McMahon come on here because we're gonna have a special topic. It's 7:55, so we got to get ready to get our parting shots in. All right, Millionaire McMahon. Ron, Mark, make sure this happen.
I'm gonna tell him. I'm finna call as soon as we get on here. Tell his ass he gonna be on here next week.
Next time I see you, I'm gonna give you a notepad for you to write your shit down.
Who?
We're gonna make you.
You.
Ain't but one Ron on the show.
Boy, stop. I don't know if y'all ready for that.
We not. I know we not.
And you know what? That's what I love. You ain't ready. Not you per se. Ain't nobody ready.
I don't care what y'all say. Ron been drinking.
Yeah, I do. I am a veteran with PTSD. I am a veteran with PTSD, and that's part of the territory.
See, Reed is on the show. Now, Reed is 6 feet tall. Reed, one of my few friends who's 6 feet tall. And he probably been married like 728 years.
Oh my God.
He ain't got no mustache.
What up, Reed?
Hey, man, you ain't called me in a minute either, Reed. So I'm going to call you after the show. Let me see how we going to do this.
Hold up.
Let Ron go first because his going to probably be the longest. Ron, give us some parting words.
Hold up. You just sat there and told me this dude ain't got no mustache. You hold up. You said, like I remember stuff that somebody said a long time ago, and my daddy gave me wise words. He said, anytime you sit,
we're not going back that far, Ron. Give us some parting words, damn it.
No, my daddy told me it ain't but 3 black men that ain't supposed to have no mustache. That's Denzel, LL, and Barack. That's it.
Are those your parting words, sir?
No, I'm good with you, man. That's my sense of humor. It was not to be offensive.
Hey, man.
It wasn't. It really wasn't.
Hey, bring lots of tequila next time, Ron. Lots of tequila. Good shit too.
I drink that dog. I drink that dog because when I start drinking clear liquor, people start going to the infirmary.
Ron, you've been crazy all your life, so you should try clear. Dog got you fucked up.
As long as the VA pay me for being crazy, run it. Run me my check.
All right. Sherry,
Yes.
With your coming at 7 o'clock ass like you a millionaire. What you got for us?
Don't do that with your little black ass. Don't do that. Okay.
Your little black ass.
Okay.
Give us
Don't do
give us some pardon words.
the pardon words.
She can't even get it out.
The pardon words are: one, I don't believe that Ron ain't drinking tonight. And two, looks ain't everything, because looks fade. That's why it's important to get to know a person and stop being so damn shallow. Because I know DVP shallow as hell, but don't be so shallow, because you may miss your blessing. That's my parting words.
Let me. I'ma say some shit. Let me go on and get Mo up in here.
Good show, y'all. This is what I want to say. We out here dating. You know, we talked a lot about dating. But you out here dating and you out here picking a partner. Man, treat this shit like a job, for real. Make a checklist. All right. Get your preferences and break down 80% and 20%. 80% of what you want and 20% of what you can tolerate. Once you have that list, then start looking for somebody. Before you have that, you don't have a blueprint, you don't have a map, you don't even know what you're looking for.
Well, mine was simple, Mo. So if y'all got some cute friends or mediocre looking friends, hook me up.
It's crazy. Take me off the screen, bro.
Every single time. Mark, you know, normally you would be the highlight of the show, Mark, but you've been surpassed, so you got a lot to do to step your game up, Mark. Normally you the one we got to regulate, but you've been good this damn show, Mark. So I know this is going to be the last time this year that you the good one. So,
Shit. First of all, I want to apologize to DVP for telling him to open that damn door. That shit fucked up. Hey, man, 4 left turns make a circle. And that shit kept going left and left and left. Hey, man, I apologize for that shit. I did go against my better judgment. But look, man, in dating, find out what you can tolerate, what you can't tolerate. And sometimes let your be negotiable on some things, because you ain't gonna get everything that you want. So you're gonna have to negotiate on some things on your own. Non-negotiable, stick with them, but some of that other shit, just make adjustments as it go.
Yep. Like, so are you saying, like, if he dig boogers, long as he don't flick them?
Long as he don't eat them. He can flick them, just don't let him eat them. Yeah, let him flick them, don't eat them. You
right.
See what I'm saying? And then I will tell most women out there is dating, don't get you no goddamn Rottweiler that you got to pat on the head to lay down.
Right.
Whatever the fuck that means. But looks matter. If you fucking ugly, accept it and move on with your life. Because the first thing a person see is what you look like. They're not attracted to your personality across the room.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck how you are as a person when they see you across the room. Because they see you across the room first, damn, she ugly. And that's it. Now, y'all just happen to be bumping to each other at the bar and you strike up good conversation and you have a great personality, then he may overlook that you ugly.
Right.
But understand that's just how the game goes. Ugly people get chose last. I want to thank my partner Mark for joining. I know that Mark is a great wingman because he liked the big and ugly ones. You want to go hang out, take him with you. Because he's going to grab the big and ugly ones that's going to be hating on you. But other than that, great show, good people. Oh, man, you on next week, boy. Go and clear your schedule because I'm goddamn make sure you're on the show next week.
All right. Somewhere between 6:02 and 7:58, I lost total control of the fucking show. I don't know what happened. I don't know how
it was about 6:30.
And Mark with a Q, you owe me 42 push-ups, brother. Millionaire McMahon, You pick a topic. We're gonna let you talk about something that you're familiar with, and you're gonna join in on the rest of them. I appreciate y'all. And this was probably more fun than educational, but it was educational because Sherry now know that some people that come on the show are drinking, even if they ain't drunk. And Sherry, this is your fault. Had you been here on time, none of this would have happened, Sherry. So this is your fault. So
I
Sherry,
apologize.
Sherry the soul
All
keeper.
your fault.
You
All your
you owe
fault.
us
We
15
tried to
push-ups.
fill your spot. We tried to
Yeah,
fill your spot.
I'll be here next week. I
yeah.
We hope
Hey,
apologize.
so.
we want our 15 push-ups on air. Mark, you owe me 15 because you the one told me to let him in. And you know what mama said. When she ain't at home, don't nobody get to come in the house. Mark, you said let him in. So Mark, you owe me 20 push-ups on air. And y'all got Mo spent, me and Mo were doing the same thing, just shaking our head. Just shaking our head. So I'm I was supposed to talk about the circle and the cage. Hey, the people who are around you, they either your circle or your cage. Let your conscience be your guide. We're gonna finish this show because I want y'all to be focused because we didn't get into it because, as Mark said, we kept taking left turns, and at some point we didn't take a left. We didn't take a left turn. We kind of took a left veer because that's how come we didn't come back to where we started. Because one of the lefts was just a slight left. It was a half left in military turn, and we just got way off. But we're going to talk about preferences and priorities, and we're going to talk about your circle and your cage. So, Millionaire McMath, be ready. Be ready, damn it. Reed, I need you to come on the show. Maybe you can regulate. G-Boom, you coming up soon. And Yolanda, we need you, but don't be drinking and then because you know what, Yolanda? I think we'd like to have a tipsy you on the show. I think that would be hilarious.
As long as she ain't like Ron.
All right, so y'all know what it is. And until next week, I appreciate y'all coming in and spending some time with us and engaging in our foolishness and fuckery. I don't know how this was actually supposed to be a semi-serious show. That's why I got the wall back here. I should have had a nut house. I should have had a padded cell. I'm gonna see if I can find a padded cell background for another show. But y'all know what it is. I appreciate it. I love y'all thinking of hanging out with us. Until next week, y'all know what it is, right? Peace, popcorn, and chicken grease, and we out finally.
Bye.